haven't really been keeping up with him because I remember the nigga being on First Take.
Who, Jalen Rose?
Yeah, but it's like he faded to me.
It ain't that he fading. You fading from the NBA.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Because that nigga is on ESPN, but the NBA, what do we have to look forward to until playoff time? After the first round. Niggas used to get excited from the whole playoffs.
Oh,
we could skip the first round. You got losing teams. Y'all got losing teams going to the playoffs with losing records. That's a problem. It's a problem that the East been some shit for this long.
No bullshit.
I'm gonna hit this before we do that too. But the East been some shit for this long. Like, come on now. That shit just, in my opinion, it's something wrong with their systems, their development of talent. And it might be their college. It might be a problem in college. Being real. Motherfuckers come to the league and do better. Like, okay, Russell Westbrook, a bad motherfucker. They knew he was great in college, but we ain't really get to see what we seeing now. Curry at Davidson, 2-time MVP, but we wasn't seeing that in college. So it's like, I don't get it. This shit is something with their development, huh? To be. Their development, their coaching. It's the same mentality. I think they still trying to push that white man mentality in the jump. They act like situational basketball don't exist, if you think about it. I believe they need to be teaching shit like what type of mindset you gotta be in if you they gotta give you situations where, okay, look how AI played with the 76ers, but that team ain't have a lot of scoring talent besides AI. So they gotta start playing situational. Damn, this is our situation. We lack scoring. So how the fuck our main scorer, we lacking score, but we want our main scorer to still be not aggressive. Not, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just follow the system. But sometimes the system don't work if you don't have the personnel to fit it. And people gotta get this straight. The 76ers was a great team, in my opinion, for that year. And everything ain't about scoring. Because AI did not do it by itself. He just did his part. If he had to give you 40, that's what it was going to take. But them motherfuckers was playing D. Eric Snow was checking the two guards because AI was small. You get what I'm saying? Even though he was the shooting guard on offense, Eric Snow had a little bit of chunk on him. You got to give him credit for that. AI wasn't really on Kobe. Eric Snow was somebody got to check Kobe. You know what I'm saying? And Eric Snow was running that offense. Aaron McKee was giving you 16 off the bench. He got 6th man of the year that year. You know what I'm saying? So I just think they don't educate niggas with the game, because I seen them do a post. It showed Dennis Rodman and the caption was like, know your role. And it showed him having 0 points with 20-something rebounds. And that's a message with life. These motherfuckers don't know their role. So the game is some garbage. These niggas don't study the sport.
That's what that is. That's what it is, man.
Barkley and them niggas know it for real. You know what I'm saying? They not going to completely shit on the game because they need the game for them to keep getting the paycheck. But the game is some shit, man. Like, bro, I looked at a fucking old All-Star game. The one with Magic. When Magic did his thing. When he had the HIV, but he came back. He ain't played nothing that year, but they let him be the starter. And I was just looking at, because Clyde was going off in that game. And it was just classic motherfuckers. You got Ewing, Michael Jordan, Pippen, all these niggas on this team. And then you on that team, I see the Mailman and Magic and Clyde and David Robinson. Bruh, them niggas was running up and down the court playing hard. Like, even on D, if you look at the All-Star games today, who plays defense. This shit looks so watered down. And I was confused because I know Kobe really come from the old school club. And I looked at him at the All-Star game. He was sweating. And I was just like, he probably sweating because of who he is, just competing. But what I seen, you was just going right past. People was going right past one another. This shit fucked up, man. And it's one of those things that it became more America's culture. When you look at the WWE, it's some shit to me, but it ain't. It's so much of a way of life. It's going to live on, even if it's just weak ass material. The NBA going to live on because they done got us with the hope thing. They can sell us that every year. You get what I'm saying? So no matter how weak it is, they going to keep making their money. It's not going to be improved because the people are still going to tune in. I'm disgusted with the NBA. I'm no bullshit. I'm disgusted with it. Huh? Then in football, yeah, it's got like way too many injuries right now, yeah. Way too many injuries. That's the only thing that fucked me up about the NFL. And that's inevitable shit as far as injuries, but who knows what type of drugs these niggas be on and their body get to breaking down. I guess this is the part of the video where niggas, you know how, see that's how you know Casino great, because he'll be talking about this shit. I can't get the damn sunroof to close in my BMW, man. It's like every time I try to close it, it don't close. But them niggas told me a lot, son. I think 78 is the best, though, yeah. He just posted a documentary, like a 46-minute. It wasn't even of him. It was called, you gotta watch it. I gotta send that shit to you. But basically, I think we could kill the game like this. You know what I'm saying? Have our conversations. We take what we take from it. Look how much shit we needed to been give the games, huh? That they'll never hear. That we forgot that we said. I get it. People like Casino, 78, all these motherfuckers, them niggas was some genius, man. That was some genius shit. For real, though. And my man Dante's Boxing Nation, shout out to him, everything, because we record now. Everything he doing with this shit, he neat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to get a PayPal to jump. And every jump will say you could donate to the jump. It's too many people out here to reach. It's just we got to come up with a way to get these fucking views. We got to hit up these boxing websites and see how much it costs for little videos or something. Because you could use that to cross-promote this music. Think about it. Why not go with Tommy T and just go look at the Redskin game with him and record some shit and get his overall outlook on, like, bro, why y'all been some shit for this long? And he really break it down and let's say it leads to some good material, some informative shit. We post it, you know what I'm saying? To the math, feeling pressure cause they want